Then we're live. Haha. And who's not here? It's these two. These ones that I'm.
These troublemakers.
These troublemakers
These
that I'm.
rapscallions.
Rapscallions, even. I like that one. Hello and welcome back. Oh my god. Ah. I had food. It was grand. I had steak, and it was wonderful. And now
I want to take a nap.
That was awesome.
yeah, you want to take a nap? I had steak. You want a nap? It's good times all around. You know what? I wouldn't mind a nap, but like I could always go for a good nap, you know.
Okay, so this is where we all collectively mute. We leave this stream going, and we all collectively have nap time during D&D.
How about no? Because money was paid for this.
Nadal said, "I wish, but I am still at work."
But I'm still at work. Oh my god! You know what? Some of my games, I'm going to be honest. Some of the people in those games would be sorely tempted by a, you know what? Yeah. This I'll consider it a scheduled nap time and go to sleep.
And B, I can't have naps because it completely screws up my sleep schedule. A nap turns into sleep.
Yeah. I used to have that problem, and then I had children.
And now you'll just take anything that
Yeah. Like if I lay down, I might not even pass out, but like I'll go into like rest mode. Oh shit. I will be right back because there's some screaming happening upstairs, and I gotta go deal with that. I will return in a moment.
Play the music. What is it? It's the technical difficulty music.
Elevator music.
Nadal said, "Time to get speed banned from Twitch."
For anybody who's wondering what I'm talking about, I linked it in Sanctum Lobby. Just play this in the background until Silas gets back. While that's happening, I'm going to tend to my farmstead. And eat a freezy.
Okay. Oh boy. I am back. Oh.
Don't worry, I couldn't play it myself, but I linked the technical difficulty music.
Yo, technical difficulty music? Time to get speed banned from Twitch? Wait, what? Why would I get speed banned from Twitch?
Yeah, look in Arcana General and you'll know what I'm talking about.
The only thing in Arcana General is we're experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Yeah, it's a video.
Yeah, and? It's a video.
For when you left.
Yeah. No, but Nadal says time to get speed banned on Twitch.
Well, he said that as you were leaving.
Yeah.
And then I made the joke of we're having
Very
technical difficulty. Play this until Silas gets back.
I should have a thing for that. Anyway. Yes. The children knocked over the gate that blocks them off from the cat food and litter box and everything, and so I was summoned to put it back together. But we are back. So,
How is your cat?
how is my cat? Oh, the cat is much better. It was we were able to take her back after her being in hospital for a day. I kept her about 24 hours, but they put a tube in, gave her food, bunch of medication and stuff, did an ultrasound. They didn't find any masses or anything like that. They're like, okay, it doesn't look like she's got cancer or any kind of crazy shit that would require, intense stuff.
And all that.
Yeah, but they figured, they're like, oh, it might be, she had like a bacterial infection or something, and so they send her home with some antibiotics, and an appetite increaser and painkiller and a bunch of different stuff. And as soon as we got home, she just started eating. So, I mean, it was great. She's doing much better now. Thanks for the gift sub for Marsica. But yeah, she's feeling much better, I think. And also, she is now eating wet food. She seems to really like wet food. Before, it was just all dry food. But after being in the hospital, they gave her some wet food as well, and she really gobbled it up. And then they sent us home with some more of that, and she meows for that stuff too. So it's like, okay, you know what? Sure, fine. Like, if you're gonna eat, I'm gonna feed you what you're gonna eat. So yeah, she's much better.
Having just dry food was probably too dry, and she probably wasn't getting enough fluid, which is part of probably the reason.
No, she was getting enough. Like, I mean, the thing is, she's been eating the same thing for like 9 years.
It doesn't mean shit. She's getting old. When they get old, diets change.
Yeah. She's also been on gastrointestinal food the whole time. So they think that maybe it was a flare-up of an issue that she had when she was a little kitten. So yes. But now we got wet food and dry food, and she snacks on the dry and she eats the wet. It's like, okay, sure, fine, whatever. Eat whatever you'll eat, I'll give you. Oh boy. Anyway, welcome back. So, last time you guys were stalking through the darkness of the mines. You moved yourselves to this old Overwatch tower, found an absolute mess inside, and emerged into what you figured were going to be the secret passages and tunnels above the mine. And instead, you exited into Mahasasat, the most splendiferous shop of stuff and things. Remember, that's what they called it.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And then they said it's, Mahasasat for short.
Wait, are we gonna take this deal?
Oh, yes. And right. Where we left off, you guys were in the midst of discussing a deal with the goblins about what looked like a ship in a bottle, which Lawbringer recognized as a skybreaker, which inherently Lawbringer understood that this is a spacefaring craft. Or at least it's a spacefaring craft in a bottle. And they offered it to you when they had been talking about planes, because they said an amulet of planes. And you're like, oh, what's that do? And it's like, oh wait, you don't know what planes are yet. You're not ready for that. We'll put it away. But maybe you'd like this instead. And they pulled out the ship in a bottle, and the party has been very interested. The deal has gone back and forth. They asked for 30,000 money, which you're like, we don't have that. And I think the most recent offer was 10,000 now and 20,000 deferred and taken later. And that was, you guys were discussing that deal. And Baka was very intent on, it's like, yeah, we can totally afford those payments. Like, we just got to get some money from back home. We can totally afford that payment plan. Yeah. But Yamamoto and Baka aren't here today. So they're over there. They were talking about the thing, but I'll go with, they think it's a good idea, because I'm pretty sure they did think it was a good idea. But yeah, how about the rest of you? Oh, right. Law desperately wanted it too, I think.
Hey, if Baka's willing to pay for it, I'm all in.
Indeed. Oh, man. Any other comments? Sasaki, Law, Nadal?
No comment.
No comment.
Law's
Nadal said
Law's
Baka
thing is,
and Yamamoto paying for it, right?
he wants it because he knows what it is.
Mm,
Thus, it has a connection to him.
right.
Is his line of thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. And Baka and Yamamoto paying for it. How much money did they have between them? Baka had
6,430. I think this is all, because if you look in the Roll20 thing, people posted
Party treasure?
no, like the where we roll. people.
Oh,
Nadal had 2,700. Amal had 2,250. Baka had 6,430. Yamamoto had 5,291.
right. I think that
Oh,
wasn't.
So Baka and Yamamoto have the first payment covered.
Yeah, I also think that wasn't counting the. I don't think that was counting the party treasure. Party treasury. Though, to be fair, was that party treasury, the thing with the manual gainful exercise, the magical tattoo, and the 522 platinum, 4,110 gold. Did you guys take that money, or did you leave it at the castle? You took that money, right?
I think we took it.
Yeah. Oh, right. You know what? I remember. You guys had a lot more money before. And you spent a bunch of money at the Dwarven Stronghold. On like magical arms and armaments, and then died. So that's probably accurate. So the party treasury, which is 5220 plus 4110 plus 1392. There's 10,000 gold worth of money in the party treasure.
Oh, okay.
And then there's another, between Baka and Yamamoto, there's another 10,000 easily. And then why were you guys saying you couldn't afford 30,000 again?
We didn't take into account the
Party treasury.
party treasury. We were close, but we weren't there. I remember that much.
5291 17 10 72. Oh yeah, you guys are like, if you were to combine all of your money plus that treasury, you're at 28,618. So you're close, but not quite.
What about 1,225? That puts us a little closer.
That was factored in.
Oh, okay.
I put in all the numbers that you guys added to each other together. So yes, between Baka and well, actually, just with Yamamoto directly and the party treasure, he'd be like, actually, I can see this being a very Yamamoto thing, because this is totally how he does things when he realizes he has more money than he realized. Actually, would this work? And he pulls out starts dumping out thousands of coins from, where is that? Actually, who has the bag?
I believe Yamo has it, because it was Argon gave it to Yamo specifically.
Right. I'm just looking at his sheet. I don't see. I think he does, because he always was carrying it before. So that sounds right. Either he has the handy haversack or Baka has it. Either way, the money's there. The goblins, they're like, wait. And the one with the little cash register and like the bookkeeper hat pops out and starts like grabbing all the gold. And he is meticulously but rapidly counting the silver and the gold and the platinum. Oh boy. Okay. So then with all of that, they take all the silver, all the platinum, and most of the gold, leaving the party treasury with 722 pieces of gold, because that's the easiest way to, determine that. So I'm just gonna drop that down. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. So that's happening. As this transaction's going on, one of the goblins, Rathan, turns to the group of you, because right now Yamamoto and Baka are over there with Tathan figuring out the money situation and the ship. Rathan turns to the group of you. So, anything else? Huh?
See, I bought something last session.
You
Just
did.
make
Do you
sure I
remember
wrote
what
it
it
down.
was?
I bought the jeweled goblet for Hero's Feast.
Yep. You did. You did. He points at you. Do you want any more of those?
And how many more do you have?
He goes over to hold on a second, and he starts like like throwing things out of a pile of trash. There's a bunch of stuff. Nadal, like you're seeing just random junk flying out of there. You still got your detect magic on, right? Nadal?
Nadal said yeah.
Yeah. Or at least, or you've refreshed it at the minimum, because you can do that at will, I think. I don't remember why you can do that at will, but you can. I just don't remember why. Oh man. Anyway, yeah. As he's tossing different things, you actually see one of the things that goes flying. It's like, wait a minute, that was magical. But you're not sure where it went. It went into a pile. So if you want, you can go make a perception or investigation check to see if you can find whatever that fucking magical thing was. But as that's going on, Amalrin, you're watching as he's tossing these things. And there we go. And he grabs something from inside, and you hear this dragging sound, and then suddenly, a drawer, like you know those filing cabinets? It's like a filing cabinet drawer comes flying open, and it opens a good 10 feet, just ting, and he falls off the end. Yeah.
I'm thinking, have you guys ever seen Bruce Almighty?
Yes.
Yes.
And I'm just imagining the filing cabinet scene where he's like, how many could there be?
I'll arrange it all into filing cabinets.
Cabinet.
Ting, ting, ting. Oh no. Arrange all prayers into sticky notes. Oh God.
Yo.
No. Oh man.
Anyways, sorry.
But yes.
Please continue.
Wow.
Filing cabinet, 10 feet long. He's stuck at the end of it.
Right. Yes. And also Nadal, you can, if you want, you can go looking for whatever the fuck that other thing was. Yeah. The filing cabinet opens up. Now, Amalrin, do you go over to look at what's inside the cabinet?
Sure.
Okay. You walk over, and suddenly in front of you, rolling out of just wherever, is Chode. And just, he holds up a finger. No, you don't want to see it.
I don't understand what it refers to, and I don't want to find out. I back away and take your word for it.
Yeah. Rathan sticks his head inside. Oh, it's in here somewhere. Oh, wait, no. Open the wrong way. Jumps off the edge of it again, kicks it, and goes slamming back in. Then he goes back into the pile and pulls it out. And this time it only goes about 3 feet. There we go. All right, come on over. And Amalrin, you go over, I assume. You look inside, and this is a drawer full of goblets, bejeweled goblets of various sizes, types. They're gem encrusted, and you'd say each one is probably worth at least 1,000 gold. He's got like a filing cabinet of them.
Yeah, where else would you put him?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll turn back to the group and say, how much do you want me to be able to cast Hero's Feast? I can get one more of these on my own, but
Anyone want to go halvesies?
anyone really want that spell?
If you would like reminders, because I imagine Amalrin can describe if anybody's like, what does that mean? What is Hero's Feast?
Last time it was used with a leprechaun.
He wasn't a
Nadal
leprechaun.
said I still want those 4 horseshoes, so.
Oh yeah, and you've got the money for them if you want them. But the Hero's Feast spell takes 10 minutes to cast, and it consumes a gem-encrusted bowl. Oh, sorry, not goblets. Bowls is what they have. But yeah, it's the same thing. It's a cabinet of bowls. A bowl worth at least 1,000 gold is consumed by the spell, and a great feast is brought forth, which includes magnificent food and drink. It takes 1 hour to consume the feast, and it disappears at the end of that time. And the beneficial effects don't set in until the hour is over, Up to 12 creatures can partake in the feast. A creature that partakes of the feast gains several benefits. They are cured of all diseases and poisons. They become immune to poison and being frightened, and make all wisdom saving throws with advantage. Their hit point maximum increases by 2d10, and they gain the same number of hit points, and these benefits last for 24 hours.
That's pretty good.
It is quite good, yes. Unless you roll, 2 1s on your d10. But even
Now I'm
then,
just trying to mention what Law would eat.
whatever's
A
there.
fine buffet of motor oils. High quality lubricant by the handful.
You can still consume, you just don't have to. So, where does it go? Best not to question.
Don't ask that question.
Don't ask that question. Yes. But yeah, Nadal, you want the 4 horseshoes. Did they talk to you about the price?
Like a crap load.
Well, I think it was like a couple hundred.
Nadal said I will want to bargain for them since I actually have money.
Yeah. What did they say? They said, well, actually, it doesn't matter what they said before, because now it's just gonna be so. Nadal, you indicate to them like you still want these horseshoes.
Law will turn to one of them. And do you have I'm looking for an element. Would you happen to have any mithril?
Mithril, maybe. What you want it for, buddy, old
The
pal?
crafting of armor.
Oh, kind of looks at you, narrows his eyes. Then looks over at Nadal, who was trying to be persuasive about it.
Nadal said whoops, didn't mean to advantage that, but it is 23.
Yes, 23. Looks at you. You make a decent case. You haven't said anything other than 300. You make a decent case. Here's what I'll do. 450. and then he yells.
Nadal said fair.
All right. Hey up, pony boy. Accept your 450 and give you horseshoes. You never asked what the
Nadal
horseshoes
said hands him 450.
Nice. You never did ask what the horseshoes do. You have no idea. You just bought horseshoes.
Nadal said I am not going to ask.
Very good, very good. I mean, they're magical. They're magical. And Nadal, would you go digging around for whatever the magic item was that you would have seen go flying, or not bother? Now, Law, the goblin then turns, Chowd! You got any more mithril? I don't know. And then he rolls into a pile and disappears. You don't know if that means...
Nadal said
Go
yes,
check.
I would definitely look for anything magical flying around.
Go ahead and make a perception check or investigation to see if you can find what they tossed when they were doing the thing. Now, Amalrin, circling back over to what you had been saying, yep, it looks like there's lots of these gem-encrusted bowls, and you had posed a question to the party and explained what the spell does. So for the party, yes, there is the question of how many of these instances of Hero's Feast do you want them all to be able to cast?
Law's going to see if they have any mithril, and if they don't, then he'll give you some money. If they do, he wants to try and buy some mithril. Sorry.
No worries.
Mithril. Mithrandir. Mithril. Yeah, I'm looking around. Yes, let's see here. The goblins, after searching around for a bit, just, well, sure. I think we got some. then just kind of looks at you like, okay, like, what does that? What is that?
What would be the prize pointing of said mithril?
Oh, well, let's see here. A pound of mithril is probably like, decently expensive. It's like, that's not helpful. But like, wow, let's see. How much do you need? What do you want to make?
So for crafting plate armor, I would have to have half the value of the armor set, if I'm not mistaken, in material.
Yes. Well, in material and money put into it. Now, if you're thinking of crafting mithril armor is a magical item. Or, well, it's considered a magical item of uncommon variety. So crafting that is also a little bit more in the sense of it requires a bit more than just, the normal stuff. However, you probably still could make it. Like, I imagine you've got the right stuff for it. So, because you got...
Yeah, I have smith's tools.
To craft mithril plate, it's an uncommon item. So that would add on an uncommon item would add 200 gold worth of material components onto the general value, which compared to the value of plate armor as a whole, I mean, that's a steal.
Yeah.
It's like, that's nothing.
Actually, that's a question. Since it's technically speaking a magical item, would my infusions work on it?
No. Infusions would not work on mithril armor because it is a magical item.
I didn't think about that.
Something to consider.
Because the only reason why I wanted it was to not have the disadvantage on stealth checks.
And yeah, there's not really any mundane armor that isn't considered magical that does that. Because there is other armor that can avoid disadvantage on stealth checks, but it's all magical armor. So, good thing to keep in mind, I suppose. But
oh well.
The goblin does say, "Well, I got a good, healthy, hefty amount of it. If you're so inclined, I could sell you enough mithril to make yourself a set of full mithril plate armor to, plate them servos and gears and whatever the fuck you got going in there, golden boy." Law silently considers.
Yes.
Oh, I just realized why I could hear shouting very clearly. And it's because the baby monitors over here, they were on. And the kids are upstairs. There we go. Settled. Well, while you're considering that, yes. Where was I? What were we talking about? Oh, right. Yeah. God damn it. Okay. Now, Amalrid, Lawbringer's still over there considering. So you have not actually gotten an answer from the party on what do they want.
I'll just shrug and buy one more bowl and call it good.
Okay, that's fair. Oh man, Nadal, you go chasing after what was the thing that they threw, right? It's like they threw something, and you go chasing after looking for where is this? What is it? Digging about, you are able to find something. And let's see what you found. Perfect. Okay. You find a, it looks like they threw a ring. Because you dig around and you pull out a ring that looks like it is glowing with magic. You don't know what it does, of course, but it looks nice, well made, and it is magically glowing. So you could ask about it, or you could just be like, "How much is it?"
Sure.
What?
I'll ask about the ring, is what Nadal said.
Oh, why did I not hear that? Oh, because I have a different thing open. Oh, god damn it! You ask about the ring. One of the goblins, what ring? You just hold it up. Oh. Scrambles on over, snatches it from your hand, and then like on their head, you don't know where they pulled it down from, but they suddenly have one of those like appraisal set of glasses with a bunch of lenses that go in, and they start inspecting it. One eye closed. The eye that they've closed as they inspect it is the one that would be looking through the telescoping lenses.
Naturally.
And that's the one they've closed. Oh man. But as they examine it with the other one, and then they're like, oh, right. And then they adjust the goggles, and it looks like the telescoping lens is able to move over eyes, and so they close the other eye this time. Again, the one on the telescoping lens, and look through the one that's not on it. Okay. Yeah. You interested in this ring?
Nadal said yup.
Oh, well, that's cool. That's good. Yeah. I mean, this is a fun little ring. Yeah, it'll do stuff. It ain't the cheapest thing, you know. It's like stroking his invisible, unseen, non-existent beard. He still hasn't told you anything about the ring yet. He's just said, oh yeah, this is a good one. Yeah, you might like that. You interested? Let's see, how much is this? He's just thinking, he hasn't told you what it is. But after considering and contemplating for a while, like, yeah, I think we're looking at a good 15,000.
Holy shit!
He still hasn't told you what it does. He just said it's 15,000.
And I'm gonna buy the mithril.
Okay.
Nadal said I am just going to stare at him for 1 minute and ask, is it cursed?
No. I've got the cursed rings elsewhere. They're in the back. You got the cursed rings in the back.
Nadal said, oh?
Oh? Yeah. Don't worry, I don't usually leave those lying around. Considers for a moment. Usually. Don't quote me on that. But no, that one's not cursed. That one's fine. He still hasn't told you what it does.
I mean, that's great
Nadal
and
said,
all,
well,
but
since
like,
I am
why
going
would
to
they
have
want
to
to
do
buy
the
it when they
appraising
don't
on
even
my
know what it does?
1,700 gold.
Oops. Nadal was speaking at the same time as dragons. I heard neither of them. I can read what Nadal said, though. Dragons, what did you say? Something...
I said that's great and all, but like, why would we even want to consider buying it if we don't know what the fuck it does?
Oh, that's a great question. And then Nadal, I'm going to have to do the appraising on my 700 gold. Oh. Right.
Low ball again.
Low ball 700 gold. Oh man. But yeah, all he said was, "Oh yeah, that's a great comment, great question." To you, Sasaki, he still hasn't told you what it is.
So, are you gonna tell us what it does?
Oh, you really want to know? I thought he wanted to buy it.
Well, why would we want to buy it if we don't know what it does?
Well, that was my question. But I asked him if he was interested in buying it. He said yes.
Nadal said not really, I am just going to buy it.
Okay, but what does it do then?
Not really, I'm just gonna buy it. Well, he just said he just wants to buy it, so 15,000 gold? Sasaki over here gonna pull out her hair.
Nadal said 700 since I have to appraise it.
Okay, listen, he might be buying it, but I would at least like to know what the hell it does.
Well, 700's way too low. Do you want to buy it? Points in you.
Nadal said 900.
I'm not even going to consider buying it until you tell me what it does.
Oh! But if you knew what it did, then you might consider buying it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Why didn't you just say so?
Yeah, why didn't you just say so? Gosh. Weirdos.
That's what I've been saying.
No, it's not what you've been saying.
Okay, buddy.
Just imagine
Okay.
Sasaki turning red in the face. Or sorry, gold.
Turning gold in the...
She's just like,
Nadal
okay,
said he'll give you 100 ball bearings for not telling.
I'll give you 100 ball bearings for not telling? Oh my god. He looks at you. Oh. Oh, see, he's made a very tempting offer. 100 ball bearings.
Okay, see,
and I don't tell you what it does.
if you don't tell me what it is, then there's no shot. I'm buying it.
Yeah. Well, we'll get back to that. Okay, mister. All right, you. All right, dark ears. Let's see here. 15,000. That's me lowballing the price. It's worth a lot more than that, or it could be. You know what? I don't really know. Well, I do know, but you know. Like, what the fuck?
Nadal said 1,500 ball bearings.
That doesn't really change. He looks back at Sasaki. Well, maybe you are my best bet. Well, it's a ring, obviously, and it's magical.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Wait, you want more?
Yeah.
Oh, fine. He looks at the ring again, this time through the actual eyepiece. Okay, let's see.
Knew it! The bitch didn't even look to see what the fuck it was!
Oh, this one! Oh! Alright, well, it's a ring of regeneration.
Oh.
He doesn't,
Nadal
again,
said,
he doesn't...
no, I am good.
No, I'm good, says Nadal. Oh. What about you? He still hasn't told you what that means, just said it's a ring of regeneration.
Filibuster knows what
I
that
have a
is.
feeling that's like the ring that Ryan has in the other game, and now I kind of want it.
If it's any of my games, he definitely doesn't have this ring. The Golem's like, it's very
No, but I'm
rare.
assuming it's similar because
Ah.
he's got the ring of wound closure.
Ah, yes. But no.
So
Nadal
I'm
said
assuming
walks away to try and
semi-similar
find more
to
magic
copies.
items.
Nadal walks away to try and find more magic items.
Amal
Amal.
will come over and be interested in that ring and to say, what can it regenerate?
No! Oh, well, like, I mean, if you're wearing it, you know, every little bit, you know, like it'll slowly close your wounds and heal your injuries, and you know, it'll kiss your boo-boos, make you feel better, and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of like having a warm hug all the time. And then, you know, as long as you're not unconscious, of course, you know, if you've been knocked the fuck out, like someone's beating you to an absolute pulp, it can't really help you already, but you know, but you know, like, hey, if you get like your arm fucking lopped off, it'll regrow that shit in a number of days. Or your dick.
So it can restore.
Yeah, if you get your dick chopped off, it can restore that too. But no, it doesn't come back bigger. Gonna warn you about that now.
Why does this sound like you have experience with that?
And he leans in close. Because Chode's an idiot.
Okay, that's fair.
It doesn't come back bigger.
I'm assuming he thought that it would.
No, he thought it was gonna shrink. He's way too packed down there. It's kind of uncomfortable for him.
That was information I didn't need to know, but okay.
Thanks, I hate it.
He's got a girlfriend though, so I mean, you really don't have a chance with him.
It's okay, I don't want to get with him.
Your loss.
You know what? I'm already getting shipped with Mr. Dragonborn over there. I don't need more.
Wait, he's not yours?
No!
Oh. So he's available then.
Why, are you interested? Because if so, then no, he's not available.
Oh, so he is yours.
They don't want a drow twink, but they do want a dragonborn. Got it.
Dragonborn pseudo god.
He didn't say he was interested. Don't know though.
I have concerns.
Who doesn't want a drag twink?
Sure,
Hot,
sure. Yes.
hot goblins in your area.
Hot goblins.
Click down.
Yeah, click now.
Dude, with him just saying that, she's gonna like look around. Fuck. Yes. Yeah. No, yeah. Sure.
Sure he's yours? Or sure you want the ring?
Yes.
Oh, both. Oh, no, both. and Tathan just pops out. Both is good.
She's just concerned about whatever the fuck they just had planned. She's like, you know what? We're just gonna say yes to these guys.
He's totally
Just
gonna get
say
like
yes.
elbowed from one of them. It's like, your girlfriend's thinking of buying a ring. What? My what? the goblin actually pauses.
For what
He's
they
like,
want to do with
"Whoa,
it.
shit!
Therefore,
Holy frick! What are you doing behind me? Well, how long have you been there? How long have you been there? God.
10 seconds.
10 seconds, okay. Gosh. What? Can I help you?
No.
Why are you here?
Nadal said Sila's jump scare priceless.
Wait, did you?
Silas has acquired a child.
Oh, God, she's gone now. I don't even know what she wanted. She was just there. Hell.
She's
Oh,
just there, man.
just
And then she's gone.
fucking there.
I don't understand.
Oh my God.
Silas being traumatized by his own children.
Well, I
Jesus,
moved.
where?
That fucking story is so good. Jesus
I
Christ,
still think
where?
about that story to this day, Silas.
It's my favorite. I'm pretty sure
You
I
haven't
told that.
said it in a while. I feel like it needs to be reiterated now.
All right. I don't. Maybe Psycho hasn't heard it. I'm not sure. But it was late at night. My youngest son, who's now 2, had woken up. I think he was 2 when this had happened as well. He'd woken up. I brought him down the stairs in the dark and gotten him some water because he wanted some water. And then we're heading back upstairs. And unbeknownst to me, my wife had been coming down the stairs at about the same time, and I didn't know that she was awake. And just as I turn the corner, my wife just comes down the stairs, which startles me, and I just gasp out, Jesus Christ! And without skipping a beat, my son, who's currently snuggled in on my shoulder, his head whips up, and he spins around in my arms. Where?
I have questions. I have questions for the man.
It's like, Jesus Christ,
See,
where?
Silas, it needed to be reiterated. Aren't you glad I said something?
Yeah, it was great. It was very great. It made me.
I was dying the next week when you told us we all showed up. It had happened like 2 days before, I think, the Thursday campaign.
Yeah. It was great. It was a great occurrence, and I I stood there for a moment as my heart's pounding out of my chest, and my wife just keels over, starts laughing really hard. It's like, I'm going to put this guy to bed now. And he's just looking around a little bit confused and looks at his mom and gives her a smile. It's like, oh, there's mom. Hi, mom. Okay, buddy, you're going to bed. Jesus Christ, where? Oh my God.
Mom, did you see Jesus?
Did you see Jesus? I didn't see him. I must have missed him. Where? Jesus Christ. Where?
Man, just imagining Jesus as a SCP who he just moves really fast, right?
Really fast.
Jesus, where? And the second you go to look, he's gone.
It's the SCP explanation for why people use that as a swear, because it's not because they're using it as like an actual swear. It's a subconscious thing of you just saw him, and so then you say
a
it.
mild mimetic effect where it's
Jesus Christ.
yeah. After you've seen him, you forget you saw him, so you just think you blasphemed.
Oh man, you should write the SCP article for it. You gotta leave it vague and with enough redactions where it doesn't directly specify what's going on, but it's heavily implied.
If I was to do that, I would make it a meme one, not a full one, because I'm not comfortable writing that.
Anyway,
But I'm comfortable writing a meme.
yeah, it's a fantastic meme. Right, Nadal, you've purchased your horseshoes. Sasaki, you're looking at this ring, and then the goblin stops. So wait, now if you're interested in this still? I mean, like I said, it's kind of expensive, but actually looking at oh man, I'm kind of bound with what I said now. Like it's really worth more than that. And then he looks a little bit put out. I mean, that's still a lot of money. It's more than
It is a lot of money, but like that would be convenient, especially with somebody we know in the fucking shit he gets into.
I don't know who you're talking about.
That would just add to his legend, though. No wound can mortally wound him. He will just get back up.
And I will get back up again. If you're at, basically, while wearing the ring, you regain 1d6 hit points every 10 minutes, provided you have at least 1 hit point. If you lose a body part, the ring causes the missing part to regrow and return to full functionality after 1d shit. Let's refresh. Dun, 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 dun. Hello?
Yep.
Okay.
Nadal said 1D shit it is.
1d shit. Oh, hold on a second. Let me switch channels. Let's see if this fixed. Ah, hold on a second. I'm just trying to fix something. Oh, my reactive things have all fucked up. Every time I refresh, they're like, "We're gonna get fucked up." Wonderful.
Let's get fucked up tonight.
Get fucked.
Get fucked up. Okay, maybe it'll fix itself at some point. I hope so. Anyway, where was I? What was I doing? Who are we?
Explaining the ring.
Right. Yeah, 1d6 shit it is. Yes, it is 1d6 hit points are regained every 10 minutes as long as you have at least 1 hit point. So it does not do anything if you're at 0. If you lose a body part, your missing body part regrows and returns to full functionality after 1d6 days if you have at least 1 hit point the entire time. Or 1d6 plus 1 days, rather. So minimum 2, maximum 7. But, you know, you can regrow a missing limb. Obviously, if the limb is one that you kind of need to live, like your fucking brain, that's not coming back because you're dead.
And thus have no hit points to
yes, and thus,
at 1.
and thus you have 0 hit points. Or less. Because corpses don't tend to have hit points. Now, if you're a dual hand and you get your head knocked off, I don't know what to say to you about this. But none of you are that, so it's fine. Anyway, yet.
Well,
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. I'm gonna say that while you can take off your head, you can't leave it off for very long before
yes.
you'll, you know, shut down. It still requires coolant. So when you took off your head, it started, you know, getting a little warm, and you had to put it back on. And the self-articulating spine, like a centipede.
Sorry, Sasaki. I didn't think about it when because I just came up off the cuff with it when I described it. And I completely forgot you're afraid of those. I'm so sorry.
That's right. I hate it here.
But no, that's a really good ring, and if you don't buy it, I'll probably buy it instead.
No, fuck you, because you said that, it's mine now.
Because you said that, it's mine now. Oh man, you know, I'm actually reminded of there was a sci-fi show that I watched one time. I can't remember what it was called, but in it, these people, they got like sick with some kind of silicone-based disease or something, and it caused like their spinal column to animate and rip itself out of their body.
That's lovely.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was horrifying. Yeah. Yeah, they were all eating dinner when it happened to the first person too.
But yeah, so
So
Saki, do you pay out the?
I don't think she
pay out
has
the
that
dosh?
much money.
You put how much was it?
15,000.
No, I think we realized that I actually have that much.
You've got you don't have 15,000.
Or wait, no. You're right. You know what? No.
You got
I'm
less.
fucking taking it and I'm chucking it then.
You're not gonna throw it?
Cause fuck law right now.
Feel like the party would combine money, but you just whew, she eats the ring, Law. Ding.
I'm mad at law. Okay.
What? Why is she mad at Law? Law.
I, as the player, am mad at law.
What?
Thus, my character acts out.
That's my character
That's
accent.
fine.
That's such a dragon
You
thing
can
to do.
retaliate. I don't care. I hate it here. I just want to go take a fucking nap.
Oh, because you confused 1,500 for 15,000?
Dude, my brain is hardly fucking working with how much I've been fucking working. I don't know numbers anymore. What are numbers? Numbers.
You should work less?
It wasn't. I literally told her last year I wasn't fucking doing it again this year. And then we ended up down to 2 people. And so here the fuck I am, and I'm angry about it.
It sounds like it's time to find a new job. Oh man. I'm gonna find a
Christ,
better job with
I
blackjack and
don't want to
hookers.
be here. I just want to go sleep.
He does. The goblin does look at you, Law. So wait, do you want it then? And he just points in the direction that it went.
With my purchase of Mithril, I do not believe I could afford that amount.
Oh. I don't think. I think the party. The only way anybody is affording this ring is if the party pooled money.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're already pooling money for that other fucking shit.
Well, Yamamoto and Bach have already taken care of that, and they didn't even have to use their personal funds for it. They just used the party treasure.
But anyways, it's gone now, so.
Is it?
I like that you think that they couldn't go find it really easily.
Oh man.
But right, the purchase of Mithril, that was 1,000 in total, if I'm not mistaken.
It
was-
would be 1,700.
1,007.
Oh wait, no, sorry, 1,000. 1,000. Yes, because I was
Yeah,
adding some wrong numbers. But yeah, 1,000 for the
Yeah, I'll do
purchase
that.
of 1,000 gold for the purchase of enough mithril that you could, if you wanted to, craft a set of armor using the crafting rules for plate and magic. So it'll require crafting plate armor, and then also will require the 2 weeks of like the extra 2 weeks of the fact that it is magical. So it will take a while to make this, but it is doable.
So it's like I can fabricate it right now and get the armor done.
That's true.
Like immediately, and then I just have to wait the 2 weeks of
Fabricate. Because yeah, fabricate can do. Fabricated object can be no larger than medium, contained within a single 5-foot cube. The quality of objects is made commensurate with the. Yeah, you can actually craft. I'd say this is probably one of the rare instances where you could craft a magical item with one casting of a spell. Oh wait, creatures or magic items can't be created or transmuted by the spell. So, I would say you could make the basis of it, so you wouldn't have to spend like the long crafting time for armor, and then yes, the 2 work weeks on top of the casting of the spell. So yes, you could. I'd say you could still do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that at time of when we have the time.
I would say that would be part of, basically as part of the 2 weeks of creating the armor, you're using the fabricate spell as part of those 2 weeks to speed up the actual process of anything mundane.
Yeah.
So there you go. Okay, so you spent 1,000 gold on that. Nadal, you said you were going around searching for anything else. As you're looking around, suddenly out of nowhere, ring, donk, something hits you in the head. Rubbing your head, you look around and hey, there's a magical ring. Ah, god damn it, it's the same fucking one. And then that is when you hear, all right, and 10,000 from the other side of the room. Pleasure doing business with you. Here's your little bottle. And the thing inside. And they thrust a bottle into Yamamoto's hands. And they're like, all right, closing up shop. Everybody out. Goodbye. Yeah, unless you're doing or saying anything else or trying to convince them of any final thing, you see what looks like the room starts like spinning almost like a whirlpool.
Waddles over to Yamamoto really quickly and like kind of like a puppy wants to hold the bottle.
All right, here you go. Gives you
happy machine noises.
Happy machine noises. Squee.
Damn it, you always make me want to just fucking give Law head pats.
He's just a boy.
I love him so goddamn much.
Oh my god, I love
I'm fucking pissed at you, but god damn it, I love Law.
Oh man. As the room spins and everything, you find yourselves standing once more in a dark room. Oh, that's not the music that I was looking for. There we go.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
You find yourself standing once more on the top floor of this building. The watchtower that you'd been in. The opening above you and the ladder that hangs down is there, and the opening is dark. And you all just find yourselves standing here in just pitch blackness, looking around at each other. Lawbringer, in your hands, there is indeed a bottle, and inside the bottle is a very small diorama of a Skybreaker, which Nadal had said was magical.
Have the identify spell. God damn it. Which is weird for an artificer, I feel like. I feel like that should just be on the like
Just free?
Oh no, here it is.
Yeah, it's an artificer spell. Just you have to prepare it.
And I need the fucking. That's something else I should have asked for is pearl worth 100 GP, but I'm thinking we can get that at some point.
Oh yeah, none of you guys have one of those now, do you?
No. From the deafening silence of the void, that would be a no.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, am I still holding the ring? You are not. And it was 15,000, Nadal. I had tabbed out of that chat, but yeah. You look into your hands, Nadal, because you were holding the ring when whatever happened, but it is not in your hands anymore. You do, however, have your horseshoes.
Your laser gun.
And your toy gun. Yep. Your dynamo gun.
I just have a unicorn cookie cutter, and it's great.
Yes, you do have a unicorn cookie cutter. It is great.
I'm gonna make cookies, Law. Do you want to help me make unicorn cookies?
The small ones did teach me a great deal about food preparation. I can help in this.
I'm gonna make unicorn cookies. Deeply thrilled.
Deeply thrilled.
Nadal said I want to name my gun Noisy Cricket.
Amazing. Noisy cricket. Do you pull it out and pull the trigger again? Love the noise.
Nadal said yes.
You guys watch as Nadal pulls out the gun and points it just at a wall.
Nadal said pew pew.
It flashes, it lights up and everything. Just it's quite contrasting to the horror of this place that you're in. Just suddenly the
I can't wait for a day where it's like, come out with your hands up. Nadal, Nadal does that, gets riddled full of crossbow bolts, crumbles to the ground dead.
It's a great little toy, isn't it? Anyways, now what?
Onwards and upwards.
You guys want to head upstairs again?
Yeah, I think so. We're still looking for the way out, right?
Indeed, you are. And Nadal, looking up, I mean the opening no longer radiates transmutation magic, or conjuration magic rather is what it was before, but it no longer radiates that. You guys move up into the darkness. Looking around in this area, you find yourselves in a not quite a crawl space. It is bigger than a crawl space. The shortest of you, like Nadal and Amalrin and Baka, are able to stand upright without issue. Taller individuals, you might need to hunch a little bit. This space here is about 6 feet high. So it's not a very big passage, but it is about 6 feet high and about 6 feet around, and it is like kind of hollowed, square-like tunnel. Like it looks like a something has been constructed here, but you can see, like looking to the left and the right, it like goes off into darkness. There are branching tunnels, and it looks like there's even some natural formation in this area too. And yeah, Yamamoto looks left, looks right, and just he's gonna need to make a survival check of, does he know do you know the way? Survival. 16. All right, friends, this way, I think. He starts moving. Now, Amalrin, you are also survival proficient, I think, and so is Sasaki, or was it just Sasaki? I don't remember. Oh wait, Sasaki's really good.
I'm not survival
she is.
proficient.
Right. Sasaki, you could make a survival check as well.
Roll20 is still doing the stupids.
Ah, do you need me to make your survival check?
Yes, please.
All right.
Sasaki needs uppies.
25. Uppies.
Uppies! Oh my god, uppies.
Why do you want uppies? What? What?
Because uppies, Silas.
In my head, it's like, oh, she needs help. She needs uppies.
Oh.
Help, I've stepped on my foot and I can't walk. Uppies.
Love will give you
Help
uppies
me,
if you
step
want
dragon. I've fallen and I can't get up. What's that chirp noise for? Yeah, so anyways, what's your name? Sasaki. Going along, you're kind of following along with Yamamoto, and then he gets a couple times like, I'm not sure which way to go. But you know you're, like, he's told you where you came out, or where this all came out, is he says he remembers that this all exited into kind of the area outside the mountain. Like it exited to the like hilly slope some distance outside the mountain. And so you know, you are looking for like a way out. And with your survival, you're fairly confident you know which directions. Like you can feel in a couple things like, okay, there's like a breeze coming from this direction, ever so slight, ever so faint, and you manage to follow it along. You proceed onwards for quite a good while, but eventually you find there is there are some different passages. In some instances you can see closed doors or old and worn away ones, like trapdoors in places, but you're not following any of these because you know you're trying to get out. And in other places like natural cave systems, it passes towards or through. But you end up down this one long tunnel, very dark at the end of the tunnel. And as you come to it, you can see there's a lot of like brambles and like overgrowth at the entrance here. But you're able to push through it because you can feel a breeze. And the group of you find yourselves pushing forward and emerging into the outside. You find yourselves back outside the caves now, over here, just kind of down in this area, or at least that's what it seems like. To kind of emerge into open air, and it's a bit of a nice it's a bit refreshing in the sense of hey, it's not so claustrophobic down here anymore.
But the idea is that we can get everyone, all the refugees, through that passage to this place, and then what?
From my understanding, just downhill somewhere is the sea. Once we get them out of here, we'll go around, collect the ship, come around the long way, and once that has been done, they will get on the ship and leave.
All right. I think we should scout the area to make sure it actually is safe. I don't want us walking everyone back, all these refugees, back into an ambush.
Okay. I should definitely do that. Let's say Amalrin, go ahead and make a perception check, and Sasaki, I guess I'll make a survival check for you.
23.
23. And a 32 for Sasaki. Jeez! What?
I'm really good at this.
Wow!
The ranger good at survival checks?
Who would have thought?
Wild.
Who would have thought? You know what's funny is that that's only because of the Tasha's Cauldron changes.
Nadal said, can I do perception
I
check
still
too?
Sure, you can try a perception check as well. This is the three of you take a good look around. 28. You perceive dead ass. Yeah, Nadal, you perceive a Malrin trying not to look in your direction. Oh, man. I have no idea. But there's just silence from Nadal. Not Nadal. Amal.
Nadal said, mostly looking for black tentacles.
Mostly looking for black tentacles. Yeah. The group of you looking around, like Amalrin and Nadal, neither of you see any of those crazy black tendrils in this area in the absolute darkness. And then providing some light so that Sasaki can see, you start checking the area. Sasaki, there are some tracks in the area, but they are tracks that you would feel indicates local wildlife, and not like organized movement, humanoid stuff, or particularly insane, dangerous, aberrant creatures. No, there are some decently sized tracks around here, so there could be some dangerous wildlife, but wildlife is, generally speaking, less dangerous than whatever the fuck is going on in Deshars.
Correct.
So, you know, that's kind of your thing, what you're getting out of that. And Amalrin, Nadal, neither of you are seeing anything particularly of interest in the immediate area, which in a way is a good thing. Like there's no massive dangers around here that you can tell.
No news is good news and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so could we prepare some kind of camp for the refugees when they get here? Or how long it's going to
Likely
take
be
us
a
to get that
good
boat
idea.
Law will begin to do something.
Okay.
Well, actually, first, Sasaki.
Yes.
I believe you are skilled at finding secluded locations in wilderness.
Oh, I got
Is
you.
Points back at the tunnel you came from.
Oh, okay. I might be a smartass, but I'm not that much of a smartass. Like this is a little more important than it's time to be a smartass.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm doing.
I
if you
see.
look at my
I
fourth
see.
level
I see.
spells.
I see what you have there.
Yep.
Okay. Tasaki, I'd say as part of your really good survival check there, yeah, not far from the entrance, you're able to find kind of a a secluded area, kind of like a copse of trees, if you will. Like there's the trees in this area. Now, Sasaki, you've not seen the wildlife around Haven and the Long Dark before, because when you came in, they were still out in the light area, and then you died in the tunnels. Ah, demise! Honey, my boss makes a dime. That's why I shit on company time. Very good, demise. Thank you for the gifts, for the sub. God damn it, demise. What was I saying? Oh yeah. You find a nice area. Oh yeah, the trees, because you haven't seen the wildlife and that kind of stuff outside of Haven. The trees here are really interesting, and Amalrin, I think this would be the first time you've seen them as well. Honestly, come to think of it, because you also hadn't left Haven itself, had you?
No.
Yeah. So this is your first time seeing these trees as well. The trees themselves are made of some kind of like black bark. You don't know if the wood underneath is also similar in color, but the bark itself is just pitch black. The trees look kind of like, for lack of a better thing, they look like deciduous trees, like leafy trees. Not that Amalrin has probably seen trees before at all. But Sasaki, you've seen trees. But the thing is, the leaves themselves are not green. They are They're like obsidian and black, and they have veins of glowing kind of purpley white light. So you know how on a normal leaf, like if you hold it up to the light, you can see like the kind of like the veiny patterns within the leaf that are like a deeper green. It's like that, but they're like a glowing purple white.
What the fuck? That's really cool.
Indeed. And so those leaves are there, and you can even see, like, if you look closely at them, you can almost see like a shimmer to them, and almost like it's traveling down the leaves. Like, because Sasaki, you would know, you might not know what the term photosynthesis is, possibly, but you do know that like leaves, like a tree is getting sustenance from the sun, like the leaves gather the sunlight, right? Now, but there's no sunlight here, so it's like, how would trees exist here? And looking at this, the leaves are gathering something. And as far as you can tell, and probably between the two of you, you'd be able to suss this out. The leaves look like they're drawing their energy from just the natural essence of this place to do whatever functions leaves would normally do for a tree. So they're, instead of being powered by light, they're powered by like the actual darkness, like the physical darkness. Because you have figured out the darkness that exists here is not natural. It is like an almost tangible physical thing. And yeah. What?
It's just when you say that, it makes me think that's so emo.
That's so
I'm
emo.
not powered. I'm not powered by sunlight. I'm powered by the
Powered by
darkness.
darkness. Yeah, basically these are emo trees.
I want to take an emo tree leaf.
Okay, hold on a second. I just got.
Grab
Can
an
I, like-
emo eight-
You do it like a dried rose.
You wanna grab it and like press it like a dried rose?
Yeah, I
Alright.
like them.
You like them? Yeah, you can pick one of the leaves.
Hell yeah.
You pluck a leaf.
This is my leaf. This is my favorite leaf. Nobody touches my goddamn leaf.
Yeah, you pluck one of these leaves. It's I mean, it looks pretty cool. Yeah, a very like standard, like ye old leaf pattern. But it's a black leaf with this kind of glowy, purpley like vein inside.
I am the Lorax, and I speak for the trees.
And what do you know? They speak Vietnamese.
But yeah, now that we've found a secluded spot,
Yeah.
over the course of 10 minutes, Law goes into like a semi like low power state where he's all connected together, and he's making like a noise, like he's fabricating something.
Mm-hmm.
And
What tool or infused item are you using to channel this?
his armor's infused, so he'll use that.
So you're just
the
like
way-
vibrating.
Yeah, it's something internal.
Mhm.
And after 10 minutes, a little I hope you don't mind me flavoring it.
Oh, I mind so
the-
terribly. It's terrible. Oh God.
So
Die.
sorry. Sorry to put you out there. Right, like a little door in his chest pops open, and it makes a ding sound as this little like mini bot pops out, and it's kind of like a square, and it has multiple legs. And what happens is it starts self-replicating, starts getting longer in each dimension, and longer and longer. And how big is this area, by the way?
Well, it can go up to 100 feet, can't it?
Feet.
On each side.
So basically, Law's casting Mordenkainen's
Private Sanctum.
Private Sanctum.
Or just Private Sanctum. But yeah, casting Private Sanctum, these little self-replicating bots seem to form a barrier. Let's see here. Making a barrier. Now, which of these properties are you having it do? Because it can do any or all of the following properties. Sound can't pass through the barrier at the edge of the area. The barrier of the warded area appears dark and foggy, preventing vision. Sensors created by divination can't appear inside the protected area or pass through the barrier. Creatures in the area can't be targeted by divination magic. Nothing can teleport into or out of the warded area. Planar travel is blocked within the warded area. Casting a spell... Oh, and then the last one is just casting the spell on this spot every day for a year makes it permanent. So, of those things...
All of the above, I guess.
All of the above. Okay. So, no teleportation, no divination, no planar travel, and no vision through the barrier, as they just kind of form this like 100 by 100 by 100 feet cube.
We step out of it?
Yeah. As they do that, they would probably go along and like they move past you, and then as they form, they just kind of become like just this opaque, like almost like this opaque shimmering just barrier that's just there, and you guys can't see through the barrier, but if you go up to it, it's like this dark and foggy barrier there, which is weird. If you touch it, it just kind of feels, it probably feels like slightly chilled, and then you can pass through it to the other side.
Cool.
Well, while Law is taking 10 minutes to cast that, I'll wait a couple minutes and then start casting Commune with Nature, but it'll get interrupted because I can't cast that within the barrier now. So I'll get like 8 minutes into my casting of
divination?
Commune with Nature, be like, damn it. And just try not to be annoyed at Law for doing a good thing. And then I'll just walk out of the barrier and be like, all right, trying again. Commune with Nature.
Electric Boogaloo.
Oh man. Yep. Spend 11 minutes, and outdoors, it gives you knowledge of the land within 3 miles of you. Okay. The next, so basically these 20 minutes, these 21 minutes, go by pretty uneventfully. Sasaki, Nadal, is there anything you two are doing during this period of time? Like right before, before these 2 spells complete? Sasaki?
I'm just going to be examining my leaf.
Nadal said just on the lookout
Waiting for
anything strange.
instructions from Law in case he needs help.
Very good. And just on the lookout for anything strange at all? Okay. Then, yeah, what you would notice, Sasaki, is examining your leaf. Over time, the purpley white kind of shimmer begins to fade as the leaf dies.
Sad.
Yeah, but you just watch like it's kind of a slow fade, but it's like, oh, well, that's kind of neat though. Like it makes sense because that's it just gives you that thing of like, oh, like that's where it's like pulling sustenance, nutrients, whatever, but then it's not connected to a tree anymore, so the leaf is kind of fading, but it still looks really cool.
I'm still keeping it.
Oh yeah,
I'm still keeping it.
It's a coul leaf.
It is a cool leaf.
At the end at the end of another 11 minutes here, Amalrin, you gain knowledge of up to 3 facts of your choice about any of the following subjects as they relate to the area. Buildings, influence from other planes of existence, powerful celestials, fae, fiends, and elementals or undead, prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or peoples, and terrain and bodies of water. Which 3 things would you like to know?
Definitely influence from other planes of existence. Prevalent celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, and undead. And then I'm going to count on Sasaki and Yamamoto to lead us through the terrain. So I will go for prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or peoples.
Okay. Within 3 miles of you, let's see here, you would detect... right, 'cause one of these hexes is 3 miles. So within 3 miles, you would detect indeed some things. So you focus, and once again, those mycelium growths kind of snake across the ground towards you and up your skin and everything, and coating you, covering you, and then flaring with magic to give you this instantaneous knowledge of this network. like almost this mycelium network over these 3 miles, and then it kind of fades away from you as you suddenly and instantly have this knowledge at the end of this spell. There is indeed about 2 miles away from you a influence from another plane of existence, and that is back in the direction that you came from. So your estimation of where you are and where that is direction wise, you feel like that would make sense. That's probably Desharis. And I mean, you witnessed heavy influence from another plane there. 100% makes sense, right? Other than that, though,
Yeah.
that seems to be within 3 miles. That is the only instance of extraplanar influence. Not entirely true. There is another one. There is an instance of extraplanar influence about 3 miles away from you to the south, east.
Okay.
So
I'll ask
yeah.
Yamamoto. What would that be? Is this something that you knew about already? 3 miles to the southeast of here, there's
he'd shake his head
something
and say,
extraplanar.
"No, it never went there. As soon as we left here, we got on our ship and fled."
So what is 3 miles southeast? Does anyone?
Party is.
I guess I'll find out because I'm also. Oh, we don't. No, I didn't ask about.
Yeah,
terrain,
you
so
didn't
we
ask
don't
about terrain. You asked about prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or people.
Nadal said, would Nadal know?
Nadal, you would know that about 9 miles away from here is one of the is a Legion fort. Like they have an outpost about 9 miles away on the other side of the island. Usually they, while technically you could go through this wooded mountainous terrain to get there, usually the hobgoblins would send ships over there. And you've been there on some trade runs. It's basically just it's a goblinoid fortress, kind of protecting that side of the area. It's basically like the furthest post they have within some distance of the lightways. But that's what you would know about it. So Nadal, you don't know about any kind of other extraplanar influence within 3 miles of here. Like you have no idea what's, located inland, like right over there. That like you've never been there. You've been to the other settlement because what has Aliana been doing is she's been traveling between settlements and fortresses and things, doing trading and stuff. So you've brought supplies there before and sold supplies there. But yeah, that's what you know is to the southeast, but you don't know what is closer to the southeast that could be extraplanar. But I imagine Nadal could explain that to the party and to Amalrin.
Nadal said, well, Nadal would relay the fort 9 miles away.
Okay. The other information that you do learn, Amalrin, because you can certainly talk about all the things that you learned after you've learned them all, was powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, or undead. There is a location of powerful undead 3 miles away to the southeast. Directly and exactly corresponding to the extraplanar influence.
Okay, so
As for the last thing, prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or peoples. There are no prevalent peoples that you can tell other than yourselves. Animals, there would be plants is the easy one. These trees This is very much a deciduous forest that goes on for miles. Like within 3 miles is almost exclusively like covered in like this dense forest. About 2 to 3 miles away from you in the northwest, you can sense like the edges of the forest. As for other plant life that's prevalent, there is what you would expect, like heavy underbrush and that kind of thing. You would detect that within the forests in this direction, you can sense there's some potentially dangerous plant life. It wouldn't be super specific in that, like it would be in that direction. There's some dangerous plant life, not directly corresponding with, the other place. Wildlife, there would be minor wildlife. You can sense what would be prevalent animals. You're pretty sure there's a couple of wolf packs around. Wolves surviving even here. You wonder to yourself what such a wolf might look like. You've never encountered a wolf before. Other things, you can detect that to the north, there is a nest of giant spiders. So, giant spiders to the north, dangerous plant life to the southeast, some kind of undead and extraplanar influence to the southeast.
I just realized I was muted.
Wolves. There'd be a wolf pack, maybe a couple miles out, and another one to the north, maybe a mile. They'd be unlikely to bother a large group of people, because they're more, we'll go after single targets and targets of opportunity. Then we're gonna go after a massed group of people. That's unless they're, particularly interesting wolves. But yeah, that would be kind of what you'd glean in 3 miles around.
That settlement in the southeast, or that hot spot in the southeast, is that in our path back to the ship?
No. Because you guys would be going this way to go back to the ship.
Okay.
So, because Desharis is this area here. This is Desharis.
All right.
So you guys would be going by water a good few miles around and through like the underground tunnel, which is about a mile long, to get to Desharis itself. So yeah,
Okay.
you don't like, none of the dangers are between you guys and your trek to this place. And yeah, none of the dangers immediately nearby you think would be of major threat to a large group of people, especially ones who can, like, they do have fighters among them. They should be able to fend off anything like, a group of wolves or a troop of giant spiders, because these are creatures that, if it was a small group, they might go after it. But these are dozens of people. Hundred, even 100, yeah, a herd of people. So, and especially as well, this sanctum lasts for 24 hours. So it's kind of an additionally protected area. Most animals are not going to willingly try and pass through that barrier because they can see an actual foggy nothingness. They're probably not going to try and pass through it, because that would be kind of crazy.
I can't see what's on the other side. Let me stick my head in. That's a weirdly
pretty
human
much.
thing.
That's a very weirdly human thing, yeah. I could see
so I'll
dragons doing that. Not Sasaki. Dragons. The
right,
player.
though.
The human player. Yeah.
I would absolutely do something like that.
Yeah. Anyways, please go on, Amalrin, as you explain.
I
what you
may
saw.
or may not have done that in the past.
Oh god.
So the path between us and the water seems to be fairly clear. based on what I can tell. We don't have any more of the, I don't know, those aberrations. At least in this part of the air, at least in this part of the island. And I don't sense any major enemies that we'd have to fight either. I think we can just make our way there with, hopefully, Sasaki looking out for us, telling us what the best path is.
Law gives Sasaki a head pat.
But I would be interested in asking the refugees if anyone knows what that... There's just this hotspot of undead and extraplanar aberrations, or I don't know. Somewhere to the southeast, about 3 miles away. I don't know if they are familiar with what that is. Maybe they know something. I just want to know enough about them to know that we can get out of here without having to deal with them. But anyway, that's what's out there.
Okay. What are you guys up to next?
Do we want to go back the way we came?
I think we need to go all the way to the water and make completely sure that the path to the water is safe. And then we'll go back.
Right.
Yeah, you
Water,
can do that.
waddle on down to the water.
All right. You guys head on down to the water. Sasaki, with your skills so high at this stuff, you were able to find a safe and easily navigatable path down the side of these, this kind of rocky, like hilly terrain, and you managed to find a decently secluded cove where, hey, you could get a ship in here without too much issue. Like people would either need to swim out to the ship or like send like longboats over to it or something. Like they need to get into smaller craft to get into the sailing vessel, because you can't just run it aground here. But yeah, I mean,
we could. We're just not leaving afterwards. We can do whatever we want to, even though it's not a good idea.
Indeed. So, yeah, you guys can get down here, and it's kind of a nice little area of, hey, this would be a good spot from which to, Law, this would also be a great place to have a sanctum. But it's not too far. Like it's maybe it is a bit of a trek from the passage. So yeah, bringing everybody from the passage to Law's sanctum, getting them situated there, and then bringing them down to the cove. Yeah, that's also very doable.
Right.
So you
We
found a
do
good landing
have
zone. You do have
a ship coming back to us. If our attempt to get Captain Eliana's ship goes to shit somehow, can we communicate to the dwarves that dropped us here, who are coming back, that this is where they could come and pick us up? We have some way to communicate with them.
great question. I'll check Baka's sheet.
He wouldn't have message.
Yeah, I don't know
Or
what
not
he
message,
has,
but-
so
Because how many days did we have until they came back? It was like
We
2.
got 2 more.
you told them 3 days, was it?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I'm gonna guess that means Sasaki doesn't have any particular means of long-range communication.
I don't think so. I mean, I can't really look at my sheet because, little Connie's broken.
Ah, is it, bro? Well, you just don't have a computer.
I'm literally on my computer. That's the worst fucking part.
What browser are you using?
Firefox.
No, I'm using Google.
Google Chrome?
Yes.
Try Firefox.
I don't fucking have Firefox downloaded.
Well,
Fuck Firefox.
well, download it and install it, because I've found before that sometimes Chrome hasn't worked for me, and then I install Firefox and it works just fine.
I've literally never had issues up until, the past couple of days.
So try Firefox.
No.
Looking, well then suffer.
I will.
Baka.
Thanks.
I don't think Baka has any kind of long-range communication magic.
Does he not have sending?
Sending.
He's a cleric.
Sending.
Third level.
He doesn't have it prepared.
But if we have 2 more days, he could prepare it tomorrow.
As long as he has it on sheet, yes. Let me see here. Manage spells. Oh, I see.
It's a cleric spell. He has it.
Spells. Then yeah, he would have to prepare it. But yeah,
Yeah, he in theory he could prepare it tomorrow.
he could. Yes, he could prepare sending. So yes, you do have. I guess Baka would probably pipe up. Oh yes, I can cast ascending to tell people things. Yes, but not today.
Head pats Baka.
He's excited. He was touched by an angel.
I was touched by God.
Oh man, there's a joke to be had there.
No, really. But yeah, so
Okay.
we have everything we need now, so we're going to go grab the guys.
Let's go
Are we
get the
leading-
refugees.
Yeah, are we leading them here, or are we just saying, "Hey, go that way," while we go this way?
I think we should lead them here. Just because we were able to get through this passage safely doesn't mean that a whole host of other tentacles or creatures or whatever the hell hasn't come up in the meantime. I don't think we should leave them until we absolutely have to.
Nadal said yeah, at least to the sanctuary
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
spot.
agree with that one.
At least the sanctuary spot. Okay. All right. Huh. A rare moment where you're all in agreement. Ha 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 ha. Very good. All right. So then, you guys start heading back. That's a great place for a break. And when we come back for that break, we'll see you guys coming back into the caverns of creepiness and returning to your compatriots below. return. Cracking shit. Sound off? Who's not dead?
Me.
Eh.
For now. I mean, I wish I was right now, but you know, whatever. Fuck!
Maybe me.
Ah.
Shit, where'd it go? God damn it.
Nadal, are you back?
Christ. I just...
Yeah,
Oh, there it is. Oh, I
Yay.
found it, Silas, I found it. I found my fence. I accidentally hucked my fence.
You accidentally hopped a fence?
I hucked the fence.
Thought you said hawk your fence, and I was like, how do you hawk the person you're trying to sell to? And why do you have a fence?
Oh, that kind of fence. Wait, why do you have a fence?
Minecraft, Silas, Minecraft.
Oh, okay. So not the kind of fence. Like I was assuming a fence, like a physical fence. Whereas,
I was assuming
yeah,
a criminal.
you were,
fence.
yeah, and when you said a criminal fence, I'm like, oh yeah, that makes more sense. But really, Sasaki's over here playing fucking Minecraft.
Which makes the most amount of sense.
Yeah, for a fence sense.
I'm
just for
building a
society.
giant ass cathedral.
A giant ass cathedral.
It's a giant gothic cathedral.
Of course it is.
I'm chopping the roof off my base.
I just started crying. I started building the entryway, and then I realized that I built one of the towers one block too fucking close to the other one to make it all work.
Uh-huh. Oh,
So
no.
I had to tear the entire thing fucking down, and I'm almost done rebuilding it now.
There you go.
Surprise.
So...
And just building these two towers is only like 20% of the build.
The two towers. All right. Well then, you guys were headed back, weren't you?
Yep.
And
Go get the civilians. Get the civilians to my shelter. Go get the boat. Bring the boat to the shelter. Get the civilians on boat. Send them off. Done.
Mhm. Well, you guys
You know, when
managed
you
to
were
get
building
back
the
there.
shelter after our little spat right there, I had a moment of, oh dear God, wait, did I just make a huge mistake?
For what?
When you started building the shelter.
Why would you have made a huge mistake?
I don't know.
What?
I had a moment of fear of, oh dear God, is this about to be used against me badly?
By law?
Yeah. I had a moment and my brain died. It's fine.
That's a confusing moment, I suppose. I don't understand.
I was concerned.
I believe in you and the power of your brain.
I
My
don't.
brain is barely functioning right now. I've had 3 energy drinks today and I could go for another one.
You probably shouldn't drink that many energy drinks.
I've had a C4, and then I had an 8-ounce Red Bull, and then I had one of the Rockstar drink mixes from Taco Bell.
Sounds like a lot of bad ideas combined into one.
I'm really tempted to go get another C4.
I don't even
So,
know what that means.
It's an energy drink. Just checking. You don't have, I don't know, a family case of, I don't know, congenital heart failure, perhaps?
Do not.
Okay. That's better.
Oh my god.
Less
Congenital heart
worser?
failure. Less worser. Oh wow. Well, anyway.
Listen, I only drink this much energy drinks on bad days, and I normally only stick to drinking energy drinks on my 6 a.m. days, and normally I only have 1, maybe 2 if I'm really tired.
From what I've heard, a lot of days are bad days.
That's just currently because I'm in hell.
Mm-hmm.
I've had 6 a.m. days for the past 11 days.
Everybody is a bad day, dragons be so fucking for real. Oh, every day is a bad day, dragons be so fucking for real. Demise.
The past 7 days? Yes.
Demise,
Anyhow.
hilarious. Anyway, you guys head back. Getting back into the dark passages, and slinking your way back through the area. Are you once again using light to illuminate your passage through this area and dispel the tentacles, or are you going without light and walking around them, over them
Say
popping?
use light
I'd
because
say light.
the guys are gonna have to use light anyways. So
I thought we had a spell with dark vision on us.
yeah,
You
you
do.
do.
Oh, okay.
We're
do.
talking about, do you want the light so that you can dispel the tentacles?
That's probably a good idea.
Probably a good idea.
Shut up, Silas.
Never.
I'm gonna go jump off a cliff now.
Okay, cliff diving! Yay!
Please be careful.
Please be careful.
No, I will not.
Wait, I have something for this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm helping.
You have something for this. You're helping. What do you help? How are you? What have you done?
I cast Featherfall.
Oh, god damn it! You little shit. Listen here, little shit.
I don't think Featherfall works in real life.
Oh man, that's great.
As unfortunate as that is.
Well then,
Those things you have to learn for yourself.
you gotta learn for yourself. The group of you make your way, making my way. You make your
No
way
way downtown.
back towards the frickin' area. Your
Fine.
yeah, they call it a mine. A mine. Your passage through the mine itself is thankfully without incident. You don't seem to run afoul of any kind of creatures or anything wandering around, and you reach the mine elevator once again, and the ladders. And now with your light, you can just dispel the tentacles so that you can just, climb down the ladders, and you head down, down, down into the mines, deep into the mines, where you once more encounter Aliana and Co. Reaching this location, you're brought back inside, and Aliana comes out again, her elven redheaded self, and just speaks out. Oh, it's good to see you all again. You've been gone for some time. Status?
How long were we gone?
Are you asking her, or are you asking me?
I'm asking you, fellas.
You guys have been gone for probably... Getting to the tower itself didn't take very long.
Oh right.
You
You have to-
probably were gone like...
Have to account for weird time, don't we?
You were probably gone for like 2 hours? Maybe a little longer, because you did spend a while casting some spells out in the area and going around. So I'd say you were gone for between like 2 to 3 hours, somewhere in there.
Okay. So I'll explain to Eliana, we didn't spend the whole time walking, but there is going to be at least 2 hours, maybe 3 hours if you guys are slow, of walking and traveling for the people. Is there anyone who isn't mobile enough to walk for 2 hours?
Well, I think most people will be fine, as she considers her a bit. There are some injured, but I think most should be fine for it. It's desperation leads to innovation. There's not really another choice, is there?
No, there isn't.
Exactly.
And I think we should gather people and tell them the way, so they don't feel like they just have to follow it. Something might happen. As you well know, we might still be attacked, so everyone should know the way out.
All right.
Or at least be in teams where they can be captained by someone who knows the way out. We should probably break them into groups so they can be responsible for each other.
Do you were you able to make a map of the area, perhaps, to provide these instructions well?
Do that now. Sasaki is probably the best person for doing that.
Who here, if anyone, is
Right.
proficient with cartographer's tools?
Oh, is anyone?
No, unfortunately. I am proficient with a lot of tools, but not those two.
Let's see. Not.
Was it Yamamoto proficient in that?
No, he's proficient in calligrapher's tools.
Which
He
is
can
writing.
write real nice, but he's not a good map maker. Let's see. Baka. I don't think Baka has map making, but we'll check. Nope. So no one in the party is particularly good at maps. Unless
Well,
Nadal has
Can
something.
I just use my survival to do my best that I can?
You could use your survival to try and convey this information. It's not as good as a good map, but you can at least convey directions. You probably remember the directions. You know, left, right, BA, BA, start.
You know what? It's better than nothing.
It is better than nothing. So go ahead and make a roll of how well you can explain this to
Excited.
Aliana.
Make a roll.
Jesus. Fucking. This is something. Install Firefox.
No.
I'm
Fuck
gonna.
you.
Know what? At this point, it is definitely a picnic issue. You know. What am I rolling?
Survival.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
I think our GM needs a
man.
RAM upgrade.
doing disadvantage for this. 16. I'd say it's a decent you're able to provide a decent explanation to Aliana of the stuff, and she kind of nods along, takes it in stride, and says,
Wait.
yeah,
As the ship's captain, would Eliana not be proficient? Possibly, maybe.
she might be.
She was with us.
I'm gonna ask her if she is. I'm gonna ask her if she's good at making maps.
I mean, I dabble.
Okay, so you might be better at this than I can. If I describe this very detailed to you, could you do the map?
I was talking about how a rock was down bad for his safe. He was rock bottoming for her. What the fuck, Demise?
Demise, I'm gonna fucking hurt you.
What? He was rock bottoming for his safe?
I appreciate your joke, Demise.
None of that's hyperbole.
I'm still mad at Demise for yesterday because she also brought up the thing that you brought up.
What thing?
The thing that we don't talk about, Silas.
The C word.
Ash,
Cancer?
calligraphy,
Bug. A
Cartography?
sea bug. Silas. A sea bug.
Cthulhu?
caterpillars,
Cthulhu's not a bug. Caterpillar.
Caterpillars are bugs.
Caterpillars are insects, aren't they?
Yeah, that's a bug. Aren't caterpillars bugs? Butterflies are bugs, aren't they?
Insects are not bugs.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they're considered in totally different categories.
What? No.
Yeah. Yeah.
crickets,
All bugs are insects, but not all insects are bugs. Oh,
Exactly.
Yep.
holy shit!
Crickets.
Really? Crickets.
Yes.
I
Silas learning new things.
I never knew that. It's like all jeans are pants, but not all pants are jeans.
yes,
Cicadas? Cockroaches?
cucarachas,
Silas, I'm gonna hurt you.
cucaracha,
Caddislice?
carpenter beaters,
I'm not gonna say the word because she's already mad at me,
I'm
and
gonna.
I don't
commit
want her.
crimes.
I don't want her more mad at me because I'm kind of scared.
Carotid arteries?
You should be afraid of me. God damn it. I'm very scary.
I'm very scary.
Var.
I'm like, so scary. I'm
So
scared.
sorry. What the fuck? What the fuck?
I don't know. That just popped into my head, and I had to say it.
Uh-huh.
That was great. I loved that. I
So
10
scary.
out of 10.
That's so scary. Oh man, caterpillars are great.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
Carpenter ants? It's carpenter ants, right? Carpenter ants?
Silas, I swear to God.
How
It
about
should be carpenter
it
ants.
should be carpenter ants, yeah. How
Is
about,
it?
How about carpet beetles?
carpenter ants are actually really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, carpenter ants are amazing.
The ant wars. Dragons, I'm so sorry. Why is she apologizing?
Because she did bad things yesterday.
Mm.
That Law also did today.
So
That has made me mad at Law now
what
too.
you could say, Dragons, is that yesterday Demise was a bad girl.
Yes.
Oh no.
She's going to scream now, I'm sure.
Good.
Excellent.
Deserves.
Deserved.
Well deserved.
No. Oh man, I'm so happy right now. Anyway,
I'm not.
she says, well, yeah, she said I dabble. So yeah, between the two of you, Aliana is proficient in cartography. Surprise, surprise. Now, Nadal, what was it that you were? Did you have any tool proficiencies? Did you have navigation or no?
I had water vehicles.
Oh, okay. So you're good at like doing water vehicle
Ship.
stuff. Yeah, you're good at ships. You're good at shipping.
Hmm.
Moving supply, right?
Yeah.
Moving supply, right?
Yeah, yeah, moving supplies, right? What would
Maybe.
Oh no, I just came up with a good ship. Losaki. There's the ship name.
Asaki?
Losaki.
Why is that being shipped? When the fuck did that start being shipped? Why am I being shipped with everybody?
Sadal or Nasaki. Actually, you just throw Saki at the end of anybody's name and you can ship them with Sasaki.
Oh my god.
Sad-
I'm gonna commit crimes.
Oh my god, for Amalrin it would just be Amalray. Because it's
That
Sasaki
one's
Ray.
actually pretty good.
Amalray.
I'm all right.
I'm all right.
That does sound pretty good.
Or Sasalrin.
Sawbringer.
So, what?
Sawbringer.
So
Sawbringer? That's Sadon. Amalray. Oh man. What would Yamamoto? Oh well. Fuck, you always call him by his last name. Sasaki. Sasaki just sounds like
I
Sasaki.
call him by his birth name.
Yeah, you call him Toki. And every time you
call him
fucking every time you fucking say it, for some reason, I'm like, I look over at chat and I'm like, I don't see Toki over there.
Has broken the DM by always calling. Listen, that's the name that she grew up calling him. Therefore,
Yeah.
it's what she fucking calls him.
So I'm like, I don't see Taco in chat. What do you mean Toki?
Taco.
Yeah, because that's his other name. He was Taco, Toki, Toshiki. If he shows up now, it's like my Amalray. Yeah, Amalray's great. Sadal. It's like sandal.
For some, when you say Sadal, I was thinking
Saki?
my brain.
Bakaki?
Well, no, my
What? No!
brain
Oh shit!
my brain automatically goes to
Baka.
Sadal Hussein.
No! Okay, mine's by. It's fine. Susbaka. Susbaka.
A sassy baka.
Oh my god! There's Sasaki and Baka's ship name. It's Sussy Baka.
God. Silas, you're gonna make everybody ship me with everybody. And it's gonna...
It's great!
Why am I the one always getting shipped with people? This is stupid.
Because you have a fun name, Sussy Baka. Yeah, Demise got there eventually. Oh man.
Yeah, they're able to make a map. So.
Oh my god. Yeah, they're able to make a map between the two of them. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna commit a crime.
Aliaki. Salania.
Be
Or
the
Aliana.
crime maker you
Aliaki.
always wanted to be. Don't
Be
let
the what I always wanted to be?
the
crime
crime maker.
Is,
Yeah.
Hold on. The crime maker. Do you mean criminal?
No, crime maker.
Okay. Anyway,
Criminals.
a map is made. What are
Listen,
your
I live by the motto of be gay, do crimes.
be gay, do crimes?
I have
Very
that.
good.
I'm gonna post it. Post that.
I have a really cute one with a little gay rainbow fox.
Also known as a Gainbow Fox.
Fucking damn it. I fucking hate it here.
Ah, yes. You and your Gainbow
I-
Foxes.
Yet you
I
don't
quit.
leave.
I quit. I'm never playing D&D here again. I
Mhm, mhm.
forfeit. I quit. Silas, this is my official resignation. I'm not
This is my
showing up next week.
resignation. Oh man. All right. Well, we'll see you next time. Where were we? Oh yeah. So yes, a map is made. Do you guys have any particular plans for the best ways of getting these people safely into the passages and along them and everything like that? Now, it sounds like your first one is let's provide everybody with like information, maybe even pass out maps, make sure people know where we're going. Okay. Do you have plans for how you're going to protect these groups of people? Like, are you sending them in waves? Are you doing it all at once? You know, what's your and then like, do you have plans of what happens if you're engaged?
I think
I
all at
think
once
that
would be. Or sorry, go ahead,
Go ahead.
please.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that like all at once it would be safer, always kind of safer in numbers, and but still give people maps in case people get like lost or
Separated?
Like, yeah, if they are attacked, if we are attacked where people get separated and have to like run on their own, they can still kind of hopefully maybe find their way if possible, but that's just an idea.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And I would also like to divide people into companies or small groups and put at least one, hopefully more than one, two people able to wield a sword in those groups as like leaders of those groups. Like, you need to just get like these 10 people through. The whole job is get these 10 people through. No matter what happens to anyone else, get these 10 people through. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And then generally, like, who's going to lead the way? I think we should. Also, we need some really good people bringing up the rear as well, and we should have people out the middle.
Let's split the party.
Pretty much.
Let's split the party.
I think Captain Eliana should be near the front. Can't risk her getting lost in some kind of pileup. If we are attacked, she needs to be able to get out, get to the ship. So I think that she should be in front. Sense.
You should be on her ship so she can go down with it.
What?
Here we go. That's our goal. We'll get her back to her ship so she can go down with that ship.
Oh man, fantastic.
And then maybe as many of her crew are still here should go with her up front. Like, the front of the party should be like the ship's crew. can get them out first.
Thought we have to get the ship first.
Well, we have to. Are we leading them to the ship?
No,
I
the
thought we were
ship's
leaving
in
the
harbor.
survivors out
Out.
first.
We're leading them out first, so that way we can go to the ship, bring it around, because that's why
Are we
have
getting to the ship from the outside?
no.
Like
We
we go
can't.
out this like road.
We drop the survivors off at my barrier. We then come back in through the mines again to the harbor, hop on ship, drive ship around the island.
I thought you were gonna
Yeah.
walk over the
Okay.
water to get to the ship.
We can.
Yeah, I thought that too, but I don't know.
We could.
We definitely could.
Well, I hope you can, because I can't today, because I didn't prepare the spell, because we're not on water today. I forgot to prepare that spell.
Could do it tomorrow.
That is true. The sanctuary
Anyway-
lasts for 24 hours, so we can just rest there.
And I can also recast it, too. At a later date. Anyways, but one thing at a time. We're going to taking the people to the fucking thing. Safe zone.
Yes.
Yes? That's, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So
The biggest danger is in the front and at the end of the party. We need a front guard and a rear guard. So who wants to be in front? Who wants to be in the rear?
I'll go front.
It'll take rear.
I think
Amal will
Yama
take
would.
rear as well.
Yama has the most amount of movement, so maybe put him in the middle, perhaps, so that way
With-
he's flex.
With Baka, since Baka can heal both front and back.
Maybe, depending on how big the column we're moving is.
Mhm. It's well, keeping in mind it is like you're talking about a good, like, what was it? I think I said between 100 and 200. Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, you have quite a few people you're talking about here. But yes, if you're all wanting to go at one, there are some other defenders around. But yeah, you guys are obviously the strongest. And
Not
so-
the
Okay,
weakest.
we'll
and
put,
that's what's important.
We'll put the defenders who've been here in the rear. They're the last to leave with Nadal and I.
okay.
Because we might, like, the biggest threat might be something chasing us.
Mm-hmm. And then people in the front for in case you run into something.
Yeah. And people with good survival,
So we'll have
getting us
Sasaki
back
in
the
front.
way that we actually tracked. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. And Sasaki, you are very confident you can find the way back. Like, oh yeah, that's a complete non-issue for you. So, yeah.
Oh, actually,
Yay.
well, we have a minute. Law will go up to the captain.
Mm-hmm.
Captain,
Yeah.
would you know where I could procure a pearl?
A pearl?
Correct.
Just like back on the ship.
He nods.
I had one for identification purposes. What would you need it for?
I will show her the bottle.
She looks at it. Would you be wanting to have this identified?
Correct.
Ah. Unfortunately, most of my supplies, I wasn't expecting I was going to need that kind of material component, so it's not like I brought it with me down here. I do have some other things, but yes, on the ship. You could perhaps ask around. I don't know if anyone else has that. It hadn't really come up.
Law will attempt to.
All right.
See if you can find.
So does Law have it prepared today?
No, he just wants. Basically, he's offering like 125 for a pearl, right? Where he's willing to pay a little bit extra for the. If somebody can, or he'll just liquidate the pearl straight. He'll try to start with I'm looking for pearl worth 100 GP. If you have it, I'll give you flat coin right now.
I will liquidate your pearl.
Yes.
Make a This would be a charisma-based investigation check.
So
Your investigation right now is normally what?
Can I just roll well, yeah, it's 10 minus 5.
Yeah, it would be your charisma, like a charisma
it'd
roll
be
plus your
4.
proficiency. Yeah. So it would be a d20 plus 4. I don't know if you're gonna flash this or not.
Yes, I am.
Charismatic investigation. Go.
D20 plus 4 plus 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. So it's plus 9. 28.
Wow.
Uh,
That's actually pretty
Didn't
good.
technically speaking need it.
Okay. Law, as you go around talking to different people, you eventually find yourself in conversation with a cloaked and hooded individual. Under the cloak, you can see they have darker skin and kind of fair features. They look kind of like Nadal or a Malrin. They carry around a staff, and you get into conversation with this individual, and they kind of open up with, "So I hear you're looking for a pearl, is that right?"
Correct. Worth 100 GP. I am willing to liquidate it for immediate coin.
Well, I may just so happen to have something like you're seeking, but of course, with supply and demand being what it is, if this is something that you're in need of now, I believe it may very well be worth a bit more to you, say 200.
150.
Make a persuasion check. And are you going to flash this?
I'm not going to flash this one.
All right, 13. 175.
Very well.
A pleasure doing business with you. You pass over the 175?
Yes.
They pass over a pearl worth 100 gold. As you just had a conversation with an Asher. That did not end in violence.
Law doesn't know what an Asher is.
I know. That's why it did not end in violence. Meanwhile, Yamamoto just trying to low profile him. But yeah, you have a pearl now.
Yay!
Congratulations.
So,
Yay.
tomorrow,
Mhm.
on the next dawn, I will be able to identify my bottle.
Indeed. All right, then. So, with that, when you guys first got here, you did or did not take a long... You took a long rest when you first arrived here with all these people, right? Because you,
Yes.
fed the people, and then you long rested, and now it's that new day. Okay, so on this new day, now you're like, this is the best time to, get everybody out of here now. Okay.
Yeah.
Well then, in that case, you organize people into their groups. You get people together. There are in the groups here, there would be, I'd say, a few general things. There'd be those who are combatants, capable of fighting. Then there would be those who are non-combatants. Either they're not really strong enough to fight or don't really have the right kind of skill set to be able to hold their own. This would mostly be some slaves, but not on all of them. Then there would be, like in this group as well, like it would be people who are still healthy though, and able to do stuff. And also included in this group would be some people that are having to take care of another more vulnerable group, as there are some children, actually, with this group. There are some, looks like they were most likely slave children, but there's also, there's a couple of, like a scant few goblinoid kids as well. So that's a vulnerable group. And then there's not really very many older people. It doesn't look like this group has any like old and infirm. No such individuals escaped with them. So, you know, one less thing to worry about, right?
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
At least we don't have a dwarf wailing about how it's all over and we're all going to die.
Wow, what an oddly specific and strange thought that would be, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. There are also some injured who do move slower. People who had longer standing injuries that, you know, just a bit of magic you don't, well, it's probably not going to heal at this point. Like maybe like broken bones or, you know, other shattered ribs, other things that would require more powerful magic to restore, or just time. So such individuals are also a little bit slower. So yeah, would you what would you do with the kids? Are they in the front, the middle, the back? What would you do with the injured, the front, the middle, the back? Like where are these people and how are they being defended?
I would put the most vulnerable in the middle.
Okay.
It'd have to get whoever's attacking us would have to get through the most people to get to them.
Well, also keep in
The
mind,
idea.
keep in mind that while you guys are passing through the mine itself, you become much more vulnerable to flanking attacks. Because remember, the mine really opens up, like the Asher mine living spaces, really opens up a lot, and that's where you've encountered enemies before. So if you've got a long train of people, getting flanked is a very real possibility. Once you get into the tunnels, though, then yes, front and back are the only places that, in theory, are in great danger.
I think what Law will start with in the middle, and we'll basically with Yamo.
Okay.
And whatever, if we're attacked, the two of us will move to engage and basically play defense until more people can come up and help. And then when we get to the tunnels, we'll move. I'll move towards the front and keep Yamo in the middle, if that makes sense.
Maybe how we want to work it is just to set up like checkpoints where, you know, we can get them from door to door, but we're stationary and just ushering people through these checkpoints.
So we're basically,
So we're out in the open the whole time, but we're trying to run them through.
We're cones in the middle of the street for the
Yeah.
race.
Traffic cones.
Yep.
Amazing. Okay. Yeah, you could do that. I mean, you do have Yamamoto has a great deal of mobility, so he's an easy first responder, and then there's the rest of you, depending on stuff. And if you give this whole group light, because, you know, I imagine you're wanting them to have light to avoid the tentacles. If you give them all light, then you should, as long as the light is all close enough together, be able to see a larger area and deal with threats coming in. So, yeah, cool. All right, then. That is where we will leave.
And could I
it.
retcon
yes.
one thing? On our way back to the refugees, there was that room with all the bloody bodies.
Oh, yeah, you want to
Close
clear
that
that out?
Clear that out, because I don't want them seeing
Actually, yeah,
that.
now with because Baka also has one dual decanters of endless water.
Oh, yeah.
So we hose that out in under a minute.
Just geyser the fuck out of that area. Amazing, amazing.
Good.
Well then, that's a great place to leave it. And when we come back next time, you guys will be heading into the well, you'll be heading into this this new endeavor and getting these people the fuck out of here. So we'll see what happens then. And we'll be back in half an hour for Desolation. Yay! With some people. Yay.
Yay.
Bye bye.
Have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.